Hello everyone. I've finally hit you with the very anticlimactic, very boring male Earthling build video. Because people genuinely ask for this, like it wouldn't be obvious what points I put into my male Earthling or how I would play him. Even if I put no points into him, I don't think it would matter because I put no points into my Namek and he was pretty good. But here are the attributes for a Cairo, my male Earthling. As you'd expect, it's pretty bland. If you're expecting something exciting, then don't. He has 25 points in health because male Earthlings have a ridiculous amount of starting health already, so I honestly don't even need to put that much in. Another reason I say that the best race in the game. 50 in ki, just so he has ki supers available at all times. 50 in stamina, because you know, you need stamina in this game. 125 in basic and strike, because male Earthlings do the highest strike damage in the game. And they have the fastest damage per second when it comes to basic attack. Like I know, yes, Saiyans do have the highest basic attack in the game, but the amount of damage you can get out in a minute, Earthlings can get out much more damage than Saiyans could. Saiyans can get out more damage in one combo, but not over a course of time, because of the speed of Earthling combos. 0 points in ki supers, even though I do use them at least a little bit on a Cairo. I try to use them when I can. The only ki supers I end up touching with him though are the ones that are red. The ones that fit his theme, stuff like Handy Cannon, minus Powerball. But minus Powerball is pretty worthless. And Handy Cannon, I try to stay away from that move when I can, at least. Again, don't be too excited that it's, I mean, this is a male Earthling build. You're the ones who asked for, hey Steed, how do you build a male Earthling? I mean, to be fair, you can put ki supers in male Earthlings. They have the combos that make ki supers work. I would say, male Earthlings and female Saiyans have the best combos in the game. They have a combo for every variety. But the problem is female Saiyans are too slow to make those combos work, where male Earthlings are fast enough to make them work. The only things female Saiyans lack from male Earthlings are a stun combo. That's it, just a massive stun in the combo. I showed my QQ Bang there because I wanted to show you guys that yes, I do have QQ Bangs enabled for the stats to appear as they are. However, you cannot replicate my QQ Bangs. QQ Bangs are, you can't. If I told you the formula, you wouldn't get the same result. It's kind of RNG, so I'm terribly sorry about that. On my first build of a Cairo, I have him with, you know, several moves. I wish I could use Flash Fist a bit more, because I mean, it's a good counter, but its activation timer is longer than most other counters in the game. I'm sure it's either that or Rough Ranger. They're pretty slow when it comes to actually you know, countering the attack. Time skip Gatebreaker, you know, for back hits. That move is really good for that because no one can avoid it. If you're caught in a wave, you're kind of screwed. This is a full time skip moveset. I don't need to explain it, man. It's a male Earthling. God damn it. Time control, on the other hand, is actually genuinely very good. Time control is, in my opinion, it's actually overpowered, but no one uses it. Obviously, because to get time control to be OP, you would need to fully charge it to truly get its overpowered sides to show up. But no one in this game, or no player in this game, has the patience or time to use. Literally, I don't think I fought one guy ever who used time control, and I think that might be because he was choosing Guldo. That's it. This outfit is based off of one of Trunks' colors in Dragon Ball FighterZ. I don't know why I did it. It's just another preset that he has. A lot of his presets are the same. Male Earthling. This is the main preset I use of him, the one I was talking about with Ki Blast, Handy Cannon, and Energy Ball. I wish minus Powerball actually had a proper use. It's just a terribly slow version of... yeah, the charging time is too long. Like, the projectile is fast, but the charging time is way too long. It doesn't make it worth it. Handy Cannon's pretty good. Final Blow is a good strike ultimate. And of course, Time Skip Molotov, because I need to have at least a Time Skip ultimate on my Time Skip character. I feel like that makes sense. I feel like I did something right there. For those who couldn't guess already, the whole theme of this character is kind of the fact that he stops time. I don't really think time skip suits any of my other characters, so of course I didn't put them on those characters. I did make this guy with putting time skip moves on him in mind when I heard Hit was going to be in the game. I was thinking, oh well, you could probably get Hit's moves, so I'll make this guy. And, you know, I couldn't get Hit's moves, and then DLC 1 happened and I could get his moves. This preset is just, it's just pure strike damage. It's pure strike damage. Death Crasher, Nova Strike, that's what it should be called, and Raccoon Kick are basically the same move. I would say Raccoon Kick is actually better because it gives you a basic attack increase after you connect it. Not to mention, it's faster to initiate, and you can do it in a ton of male Earthling combos, which makes it unvanishable and do almost like a full health bar of damage, which is ridiculous. But again, what can you expect from male Earthling? Kaioken Assault is absolutely scary to get hit by, and Meditation is just a power rush. Kaioken Assault is really slept on. If you can land the final hits in that move, you would honestly regret not vanishing at any point beforehand. Because Kaioken Assault is dangerous in this game. I mean, after they buffed it, of course. And this is another one of these full time skip presets. The only difference with this one is that it's got Darkness Rush and Justice combination. In all honesty, this preset just exists in case if I come across someone and I know they're picking a female margin. Because female margins, you can't really hit them with anything. I mean, a female margin's going to look at a male Earthling and say, oh, I'm going to try my hardest against him because it's a male Earthling. And I'm going to look at a female margin and say, oh, well, I can't really stamina break you, so I need to have something that does massive amounts of damage in a short amount of time if I am going to stamina break you. Or I just need to do tons of damage really, really quickly before you can, you know, use it. Because they all have the Goku Black Super Soul. They all have the Goku Black Super Soul. I feel like that's fair to say. So, I have to do tons of damage before, you know, Goku Black Super Soul recharges all their stamina in 3 seconds. And here are how the presets look. They... Again, the whole point of a build is that you guys are allowed to use my stuff. You're allowed to... I'm showing it to you because I think it'd be useful to you as well. I wouldn't tell you how my builds work with the intention of you not using them. It's... Because people still ask me in the comments, so... You can use the build. You don't need my permission. You can take all the moves. You can even make an exact copy of the character. What would I say to that? It's not like I can stop you. That should be the end of... you know, the build portion of this video. The rest of it will be me showing the fights. So I will see you guys at the end of the video. Peace.
Oh, disappointment. Nope. Nope.